Hello. So, so I'm still a little bit sick from whatever flu or whatever that we got, or whatever frequency was going out, whatever you want to call it. So I'm still a little bit sick, but not nearly as bad as I was when I played Star Fox Assault or whatever. But I still might probably sound a little bit funny, as well as I might make some gross noises very occasionally, but we'll have to see. Um, so today I wanted to finally actually play Star Fox 2 for the Super Nintendo because I'd never actually played it. I've only heard about it and seen a little bit of gameplay of it. And yeah, I figured why not? And apparently, supposedly it's a fairly short game. It seems like it would be the way that it kind of plays. Which I think is a good thing in this case. Uh, I was reading on about some things on the fan wiki page of it, just a few things because I was a little bit confused. So yeah, this game plays sort of like a hybrid of like a part real-time strategy sort of, where every time you move, the enemy moves. But if you're not moving or doing anything, then they don't do anything. So like it's kind of like an RTS sort of thing. Apparently, when you're in the combat uh, missions, whatever you want to call them, time is still going by. So then, like the RTS parts, uh, so like I guess the longer you take in a mission, then the more stuff will go on in the background, which is usually disadvantageous for you. Because like the idea is basically you want to take out Andros and his forces before they're able to overwhelm Corneria and bring it to, I guess, 100% damage, and then you get an automatic game over if that happens. And I guess the way that they do that is like in a few ways, but it's mostly through sending missiles directly towards Corneria. And you have to both intercept those missiles to keep them from hitting the planet, but you also have this like satellite station that is protecting Corneria, sort of, that I guess will take out some of those occasionally, so you don't have to worry about it 100% of the time. But apparently that satellite station can be intercepted by like a hacking viruses or some shit, which can cause it to actually shoot at Corneria. So you have to occasionally do something. But the main stuff I guess you're supposed to do is to stop missiles from coming. You have to liberate the planets. By going to the planet, you do like a sort of base assault mission sort of thing where you go into that little walker mode with your ship, and you basically do that, and that liberating the planet. I think you also have to fight one of the Star Wolf guys when you first try to get onto a planet. But once you liberate a planet, I guess they won't shoot missiles at Corneria anymore. Uh, and then after that point, I don't even know if you have to do that, or you could go straight to the two like fighter things, the whatever the Andros's forces, the two like Andros forces. I guess you once you destroy those, I don't know if you have to liberate every planet and destroy those for you to fight Andros or not. I'm not certain, but basically you have to keep Corneria from to getting off to 100% damage while also doing these other things. Um, and you have the six choices of pilots, and I didn't even realize, even though it probably should have been kind of obvious, but the six pilots, they all have different stats, but it's more that they have three different stats for in total, but you have six pilots to choose from. You have your main pilot and then your wingman, but you're able to switch between both of them, like I guess whenever on the overworld map. So you're basically controlling both of them essentially, but you're using you have like two health bars. Uh, but if a pilot dies, then they die. They don't come back. So they just like in Star Fox One, if one of your guys dies, they're just dead. Um, which I kind of find funny compared to 64 and later games where they just run off. But yeah, they just straight up die. But you have Fox and Falco, which are the Mario and Luigi. They have the well, okay, they're not like Mario and Luigi, but I guess from the original Mario games, they have the balanced stats. They have the average firepower and the average speed and average durability, whatever. And then you have Peppy and Slippy, which have much higher health or whatever you want to call them, much higher health, but they have the lowest speed and I guess lower firepower, I think. But then you have the other two characters that are never used again, which is I think the dog is Freya or is it Faye or something? Something with an F. The poodle girl and then the Miyu, the cat girl. And they both also have the same stats, which is I guess they're basically the glass cannons. They have the lowest health, but they're the fastest, and they have the highest firepower, I guess, or their blaster charges the fastest or something. You have a charge shot in this game, but it doesn't have the lock on like in 64. You apparently can get some secret power up or some shit, which I'm probably not gonna get, which actually adds the lock on feature, but otherwise it is still a charge shot. It just does not lock on automatically. Um, but theirs charges the fastest. Um, uh, and what else? There was oh yeah, they all have different the different crafts, I guess you could say. The default the normal R wing, the armored R wing, and the light R wing. They have different special abilities. The normal R wing has uh limited special abilities, I guess you could say, use items. The normal R wing has smart bombs. The the armored R wing has an item that basically restores their shields to max, so they get like a basically another health refill for whatever they want to use that, which seems pretty damn good in theory. And the light R wing has this like I guess a limited invulnerability sort of thing, something like that. I didn't know they had any of these different fucking abilities or whatever. Um, but yeah, so it's definitely a different formula from all the other games, and that like there is the rail shooter. I don't even actually when I think about it, maybe there isn't even any really rail shooter shit. Maybe it's all range mode, possibly all range mode, and that's it. Like I don't even know if there technically is much rail shooter stuff in this, so it might all be like the all range mode shit, which is interesting. Supposedly this game used code or the supposedly Mario 64 used code from this game from like the probably the camera related shit, which is kind of funny to think about. Um, so apparently there was code recycled from this game into Mario 64, which is funny. Um, supposedly going by that wiki article or whatever. But I guess that's it. So yeah, this game does play a lot differently. It's more this RTS thing. Um, I'm glad I looked it up because I was not really sure how some of this shit worked and what it was kind of expecting you to do. But it seems fairly straightforward with that in mind. Um, uh, and the fact that that's what I figured was the case. The fact that you could switch between the wingman and the main pilot is, whatever, they're both the main pilot if you could just switch between them, I guess. Um, but it's kind of curious. So, but your wingman is the one like they don't actually help you during a mission or whatever. It's only that they'll basically just nag in your ear about tutorial shit, whatever you want to say. They'll instruct you what you're supposed to be doing when they're the wingman, and when they're not whoever you're piloting is the one actually doing the shit. But yeah, um, I'm just going to play it and see how it goes, I guess. And as you can see, I am using the RetroArch emulator thing. I mean, what I don't know what you want to call this. The RetroArch application that has emulation capabilities. So I'm using that this time. Has a pretty cool volume control thing that you could use in game. Uh, and the save state stuff. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna be using the pretty basic features. But yeah. So I guess we'll get started. Uh, yeah, what is it? History, Star Fox 2, run. The intro here is pretty quiet. Why is it paused? Hello? Why are you... Uh, okay, yeah. I know why it was paused, because it changed its focus to OBS. They love this fucking dragon thing in this intro. Da, 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 da. It's a pretty quiet game, but yeah, I'll just up the volume and hopefully it doesn't blow my ears out suddenly. I like the sprites in this game, or whatever, like the pixel art it's pretty nice. Oh yeah, there's 3 different modes: normal, or easy, hard, easy, normal, and hard, I guess you could say. I'm just gonna play on normal. Apparently it changes a lot depending on the difficulty from what I was reading on the wiki page. Like, the amount of stuff that is thrown at Corneria and, like, how many enemies are in each mission or whatever the fuck. But, yeah, I'm just gonna go with the easiest difficulty, because I don't see a point in going super hard or whatever. I have returned. I don't know why the fuck this goes so goddamn fast. I kind of like Andross' design in this a little bit. Why? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why he talked so goddamn fast in that intro thing or whatever. Like, I don't know if that's something wrong with the emulation. I'm like, oh, come on, now you're fucking talking. You're not even letting me fucking read what you're saying too, asshole. That's some annoying shit. Wants an assault on Corneria. Yeah. The battle carriers and attack forces of Andross, yeah, are now advancing on Corneria. Enemy bases have been established on outrun planets. So it's not every planet, necessarily. Planetary missiles will be fired from these enemy bases. Once again, we must ask you for your assistance, Star Fox. Corneria will survive if it's sustained minor damage. But if damage reaches 100%, it is all over. Engage the forces of Andross while at the same time keeping damage to Corneria at the lowest level possible. Good luck. It's kind of weird that you can't, as far as I know, split up your 2 pilots so you can go into different areas. Like, you have to still stay together. It's kind of strange. I like this pixel art as well. Their little mini faces look pretty funny. Whatever resolution they had to draw those. Some of them look extra fucking goofy. So yeah, it's Faye, not I was thinking it was Freya. But yeah, so you got Fox, Falco, Peppy, Slippy, Miyu, and Faye. It doesn't, like, it shows you the thing with, like, the E-charge. I guess that's the difference, too, is that whatever E-charge is, I guess that's break and boost, I would imagine. Maybe not. Maybe that's how long it takes for them to charge their... That actually might be it, actually. So, their speed is higher, their speed is lowest. So the E-charge is probably the meter for the charge shot, I'm guessing. I'm alright with how Slippy looks in this, honestly. Like, he looks very much like a frog. Peppy looks a little funny. He looks a lot less old than you'd imagine. Miyu's pretty cute. Faye's cute, but not as cute as Miyu, I'd say. Like how Falco looks, more out how Fox looks. But yeah, as far as I know... Oh yeah, I need to change controls with this. Generally, I like how they did the, the interface in this game. Like, I give them some credit there. It's fairly nice looking and slick and all that. Okay, so what do I want? I don't want Blaster there. I don't want Break there. I guess the default is so down. Yeah, the default is that. That's how I played with like last time. So I guess that's fine. Break is that. Boost is that. Special is that. Okay. I think I'm gonna have Falco and Miyu. Even though it would probably be smarter to have one of the tankier crafts as well, but you know, I have no idea what it actually feels like in game for the different ships and everything.
Good luck.
This game looks very good. Like, it's kind of hard to, like, it's kind of hard to be like, this game doesn't look good, because it does look very good. The sprites and stuff are very, well done. To engage the enemy land on a planet and intercept ships. Okay. I don't like, fucking, why do you have to go automatically? Switch positions with your wingman and by pressing select. Okay. Turn to your mothership to warp to any free planet. Oh, so you could fast travel, basically. And the thing with the speed is that I'm not sure if it means on this overworld, which I kind of imagine it doesn't, because that'd be kind of stupid where one pilot has a different speed than the other. Let's see, select. Alright, yeah, that switches. I mean, what the hell? Like, we got... Why would I not just use the fast travel here? Actually, let me just do a save state, I guess. Why not? So... Save state is 2, I believe, F2. And then to switch the slot, it's like F7 and F6. And then what is it to load? I don't know. I'll figure it out, I guess. F2. Save the slot 0. Okay. Your mothership, use the ship to power up shields and warp. Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? So I can warp to fucking Venom. That's not even a planet, but okay. Like, yeah, I don't know. Why would I not just warp most of the time? I don't fucking know. So, I mean, I can imagine the satellite will take out at least one of those. Uh, I mean, I don't know. Do I get, like, intercepted if I, go near one of the fleets? Because what I figured I should do is go to Venom, intercept the 2 missiles, assuming that the one will be intercepted or whatever, and then try to liberate the planet, I guess. Oh yeah, and it fucking puts the mothership there. Wow. Oh, okay, so they got missiles and they got fighters. You must infiltrate the enemy base and annihilate it. So that, oh, that's 3 fighters. Okay. So I don't know if the satellite will. Satellite defense platform. It protects Corneria. Yeah. All right, I don't know. Let's intercept the missile. Oh, okay. What the fuck? That. What? Why is it? Ah. I didn't know it stopped when we stopped moving. I didn't know it kept going when we stopped moving. Oh, 5 fighters? Why is it the fuck? It said 1 before. Jeez. Now how do you stop? Do you press B or pause or something or what? Nah, I don't know. Okay, can I switch, like... Can I switch the fucking view to not first person? I didn't want to use a smart bomb, but okay. What? I didn't want to run away? Fuck! Oh, did I actually take... I took it out with a smart bomb? Wow, what the fuck? Yeah, I gotta figure out how to change camera modes, because that is fucking annoying. I don't want to be in first person the entire game. I mean, maybe you have to be, I'm not certain. Okay, fuck it. Let's liberate a planet. Try to. Got Pigma here. I don't really want to speed up. I'd like to change my fucking camera view. Wow, did a smart bomb really just do that much damage somehow to him? I didn't even fucking, like, touch him. Uh... Well, how did you switch camera modes in the other game? I don't know, fuck it. Straight up shit from, like, Daggerfall going on here with these... these buildings. Whoa, what the hell was that about? Press Y to jump. Transforming capabilities, what? Oh god, the frame rate is not very good. Oh, okay. If you want to transform, why would I mean, wouldn't I just fucking crash into the walls? If I transformed into your, like... Warning, planetary missile headed for... Okay, well... Can't do much about that. But yeah, I guess that's the, Oops, I didn't want to use a smart bomb, but okay. So yeah, shit goes on as you are doing missions and stuff, so... You don't want to dilly-dally. Dark Souls, Circle Strafe. Yeah. Okay, so you could pause that way. With the Y button in this case. So I'll try to intercept these, I guess. So I liberated this planet, which means I could teleport to it now and shit. What I want to do is intercept these, and then go back to the mothership to repair, and then probably warp to, like, here. And I don't know. 'Cause I don't know how tough taking out these carriers is. I should have switched to Miyu, but whatever. Well, I don't know why the frame rate sucks. Like, what's that? Oh. Huh. Well, I think I'll go to the mothership. I don't know. I don't know if you could get more special items or what, or if you just kind of have them once and then that's it. Uh, what was it? 7? F7. Okay, save state. F. I want to see if you could change Star Fox to change out of first person mode. I don't know. Press start, select view 2. That should have probably been obvious. Really? I don't know. Is that really obvious? Not really. I don't know. I guess you have to press start in while you're doing shit. It's kind of stupid if you ask me, but okay. Okay. F. Hey, it's a Star Wolf. Okay. Hey, motherfucker. There you go. Okay, yeah, I was like, what the hell? We have been hit by a planetary missile, okay. Oh, fuck you, Leon. That's special weapon. That's boost. Leon, where? Oh, there you are, you dick. This all range mode is way fucking harder to this all range mode is way fucking harder to know what the hell is going on. Fuck you. Like that was a lot easier out of in third person, but it was still really goddamn confusing. It appears a puny pet rat is running about. How cute. What's that mean? Oh, I forget. I forgot. They, I guess he sends bosses as well. Alright, so... Oh yeah, the bosses, they pursue you. You know, Wingman, do you really have to fucking spam me with that bullshit? So is this boost? That's boost. And this is break? Yeah, that's break. I don't know, is there like no limit to boosting? Kinda seems like it. Like, this all-range mode is kind of cool, especially considering, like, this is happening on the SNES and everything, but, it is a lot more confusing, disorienting to what's going on, compared to the, Star Fox 64, that's for sure. On the Corneria, prepare the planet cannon. Oh. Yeah, so they, as they get closer, they do that bullshit. Okay. Guess I just assault the carrier now, however this works. Looks fancy. It's too bad the frame rate still kind of ass in some of this stuff. Take out the fucking cannon. Okay. Yes, I'd like to do that. Okay. These parts seem very easy, relatively speaking. Okay, so those are surprisingly straightforward to destroy. I guess I'll just take out the other carrier then, because what the fuck? Why would I not? It's pretty easy. Okay then. It's like, alright, yeah. Take out the other one. Oh shit. I didn't want to do that. Oh wait, is that a pickup? I didn't even realize. Fucking never... That never occurred to me to pick those up. Yeah, these... these parts are really just fucking pretty easy as shit. I guess the main thing is, like, you want to do it quickly because that's, you know, everything's on a time limit, kind of. Okay. How dare you challenge me again? Okay. I guess you have to liberate the planets as well. Okay, so yeah, you have to... that seems to be the case. You have to destroy the carriers, as well as liberate whatever planets. And no Starwolf? Okay. Interesting. Do I have to destroy this? Or do I have to just jump on it, or what? Find a switch. Oh. Man, the frame rate is fucking ass in these these levels. What in the fuck? We got some, whatever you call those, Moai heads or whatever. guess that works. Okay, I guess you have to probably fly for some of this. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it seems like it. Fuck. Oh, okay, so you can get some power-ups.
Special weapon.
Special weapon! Special weapon! This is like pre-Dark Souls circle strafe strategy. So... What the hell is that? That doesn't look like a missile. So yeah, I guess you don't have any limit to boost, it seems? Press on, you must neutralize Andros once and for all. Okay. Hear me, Star Wolf. I, Star Wolf, will defeat you now. Or Star Fox. Boy. That's... Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up, Wolf. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me save state. Just in case. Okay, buddy? That cool? Apparently you can't fucking pause. Okay, pause. F7, F2. There we go. The minimap is not very helpful. Like, it is, but it also isn't. I don't even know if you could do, like, a U-turn or what. I don't think you can. Hunt. Press Star Fox, you are talented. Today I lose, but tomorrow I shall... Apparently he's not dead then. Jeez. Oh wow, okay, so right to Andross's fortress or whatever. Yeah. Okay, let's once again pause. F7, 2. God damn. Nah, god damn. Can't jump that high? Okay. Boy, that frame rate. Don't force me through, please. Thank you. Whoops. Like, besides the speed, the stupid speed thing, why would I really want to be in the R-Wing mode just so I can get fucked up? Oh my goodness, the frame rate is bad right here. he's a cube once again. Alright, I mean this is a lot stupider than the SNES Andross. What the fuck? Why is he a fucking cube? It just looks stupid as hell. Your existence ends here. I will put you to rest. Don't worry, it will be quick. Okay, oh shit. Okay. Say state again, I guess. I have no clue. I'm guessing this maybe is all range mode or something? Or no, this is actually... not all range mode, it seems. Yeah. What the fuck is this supposed to be? What the hell was that? That was even more retarded than the original game's Andros. Oh no! Good job, but that was a nail biter. It wasn't that tough. Yeah, well. Kind of right, Falco.
Star Fox. It was a team effort. What's a mission? Adios, Andross. Let's head back to Corneria.
Wow. They actually had some voices there. Some voices that weren't just like the one guy, just the one guy in the office. Instead, it was the two guys in the office and like the one girl. Security cross-check. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was very short, at least for the one, whatever, the one difficulty, yeah, I'd imagine the other difficulties, probably Andros sends more bosses, almost definitely, I would imagine. Probably a lot more enemies and stuff. Main kind of issue was just the fucking terrible frame rate in, a lot of those situations. Not like it's understandable, but it is like, damn, that is very bad frame rate, frame rate loss, whatever you want to call it. But the models, a lot of them, they look, you know, for the time, they look pretty cool and all that. Once again, like, I think Star Fox, this graphical style was very interesting, in its own kind of right. Like, some of the stuff in Star Fox 1 looked pretty damn cool. Same here. Some of it looked goofy, like Andros there. The kind of strategic element of it is pretty cool. I'll say the all-range mode, really cool, and it was really a lot better done in Star Fox 64, obviously. But the fact that it was in this, on the SNES, is pretty impressive, I guess. Even though it was a lot harder to know what the fuck was going on and how to control it and everything. I just barely got a C rank. But yeah, so clearly that is the replay value of this game. I guess pretty much all the Star Fox games, but especially this one, is like the score aspect I mean, they have the fact that they have this whole this whole end sheet thing. Um, they have this whole end sheet thing with the score and everything, and what gives you what score and all that shit. I don't know why Planets Rescued, like, wouldn't you have to do that? I guess not. It's kind of strange, and maybe you just had to defeat, like, all the Star Wars. I don't know. To actually get to Andross's thing, because I was like, I figured you had to do all that stuff to get to Andross, but the speed aspect is probably where most of your score is coming from, I would imagine. I like how this is like some Yoshi Story fucking music for this scoreboard menu theme. I think that's pretty neat. I like the ranking thing or whatever, the scoreboard thing, but that's clearly where most of this game's replay. Oh, so those tokens are like. Oh, okay. So those are like sort of secrets, kind of. They're not just like random power-ups. It's kind of, it's kind of disappointing that your wingmen, like, all they're there to do is to just tell you, by the way, you know, here's tutorial thing like 20 times, speed up if you want to speed up and all that bullshit. It's kind of, once again, like in Star Fox 1, like, they don't really serve that much purpose. They don't show that much personality of it. Because they're just kind of there to be like, all right, we're tutorial. While you're the pilot, we're tutorial. It's cool that you could switch between them if you need to, I guess. Smart Bomb seemed a lot better than like it just seemed to always hit pretty much, which I guess makes sense. I don't know. I don't know who would be the best. Like, I would imagine that Peppy and Slippy would be pretty damn good, just because you could just tank so much damage, I guess. But the damage was really only a factor during, like, the Star Wolf encounters, because the other ones, it was just kind of like a joke, almost. Like, very rarely did it seem like I was getting hit that much. Like, I could play more and do, like, the hard mode and stuff, but I don't really see that much of a point, at least not on recording, because I'm sure there's obviously going to be different stuff in the different modes and everything, but, it's pretty clear this game is mostly, like, just to kind of get better at it and get a better score through that and all that shit, which is pretty cool, but probably much shorter overall than the other games, which, in a way, I could kind of see why they would have, not released this, sort of. Just because it'd be like, damn, that's... Even though there's probably a lot of replayability in some ways, that'd be like, shit, that was like less than a fucking hour. Less than an hour to do, like, a playthrough. It was like, jeez. let's F7, F2. Just see if anything off the bat changes. I have returned a Cornerian Heavens, a Cornerian. Very my this blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah, so it is. I see. So I guess on the harder modes, he overtakes more planets, which makes sense. And I don't know if I can't imagine it's completely random which planets get taken over, but maybe it is. But I mean, like, in general, the production quality is, at least in my opinion, pretty damn high. Like the sprite work and stuff, and the whatever the 3D models and stuff. For the most part, the audio, like, it's very good production value. It's very polished seeming for the most part. So I give it quite a lot of credit for that. Yeah, I mean, this would probably be something I would just play for the hell of it every once in a while, but, probably this is all I really needed to show, or felt like was necessary to show in this recording, I guess. But obviously the other harder modes are probably quite a bit harder to, in the strategic, or whatever you want to call it, the RTS part, to, keep the planet from getting overrun at the same time as dealing with the threats that come and all that shit. And having to be quick to deal with them and all that.
Good luck.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, I don't know if they're faster. I don't think they are. I don't really... I can't really tell when the satellite platform is doing anything. I guess it's doing something, but it can't. It's kind of hard to tell when it is. That's okay. That's funny. They have like a fucking pack of missiles. Okay, why is it so fucking hard to aim? Why is it so hard to aim? Wow, okay, yeah, so stuff advances pretty fast. I don't know why it doesn't auto-pause when you just stop moving. It's like... okay, I guess I understand why, because, then... if it didn't auto pause, or if it did auto pause, then if you wanted to just sit there and let the enemy come to you, then you couldn't really do it, I guess. I just want to see what the special does on these. Oh, okay, so it's like it's just a straight up shield sort of thing. How'd I get my shields back? Oh, wait. Does it just regenerate? I don't fucking know. Maybe I picked up power that I couldn't even see. I don't fucking know. I can't tell what the hell is going on half the time in the R-wing mode in space or whatever. Like, oh, that's okay. So the little glitter star thing near the planet, that's one of the Star Wolf. And if you get nearby, then they attack you. So yes, okay, that's interesting. Hey, what the hell's going on there? Why is it trying to shoot at? Did it get hacked or something already? I wonder. I don't know. Or is it just prepared to shoot? Okay, I see. I see. So it just takes a long-ass time for it to recharge. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna play this on camera right now or whatever. I think I've done what I wanted to, but it's a pretty interesting game. I could see like more coming from this. Like if somebody wanted to make their own kind of game like this. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's definitely obviously not as like, I mean, not as obvious as in Star Fox 1, like where it's got the 3 different routes and all that bullshit. But I could see you getting a lot more out of this, sort of, than Star Fox 1, and to me, it's overall just a better quality than Star Fox 1, I guess. Even though there's still a lot of the same problems, with the lagginess, and kind of confusion of what the hell is going on when you're trying to, like, navigate around in the all-range mode. Flying sections and stuff, and like, you know, what you know, like the purpose of braking and everything, because it seems like the enemies just always kind of like it's harder to navigate or like know what the hell's going on in I don't know who's calling me, don't know your number, fuck off. It's harder to navigate or like be spatially aware of what the fuck is going on in this than say Star Fox 64. Obviously, even in that game, it was difficult sometimes. But at least you could kind of be like, oh yeah, I see what's going on. But I guess that's just sort of the limited technology and all that bullshit. In this case, but yeah, pretty interesting game. I like it. I am not pissed off at it at all compared to Star Fox 1. And I'm pretty impressed in some ways, but yeah, I'm not going to play on camera the entire thing. But it was very short for one playthrough. Pretty interesting, as I said, and yeah, it's cool. I like it. I guess it's weird or disappointing in a way that Nintendo never officially released it until like 20 years after the fact, or whatever the fuck on the stupid SNES Mini and shit. But yeah, it's a cool thing. Maybe if there is a frame rate mod for this, I don't know, just to reduce that lag by a lot, maybe that would actually be a good thing for those 3D navigation sections, whatever you want to call those, the base assault sections, whatever. Um, but yeah, I guess I probably didn't have really that much to say, but it was cooler than I expected, but also harder, cooler than I expected, but also harder to control and more confusing to get a sense of where you're shooting and how to like move around. It was more confusing than I expected, that part, but the other aspects pretty cool. Good quality of artwork and sprite work and stuff. Very nice looking, interesting UI and stuff. Um, but yeah, just in general, pretty cool. But I guess that's all I wanted to say, and I'll see you in the next one, I guess. But take care.